What's up guys, it's zTizzle here, and today I'm going to be doing a commentary over some Remington 870 gameplay, and I'm going to be doing some tips and tricks on the Remington 870. Here I was AFK, I don't know what I was doing, but I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on this gun, because as you can see, I've got it gold, I've also got it second prestige maxed out, so I've used it a lot, I've got almost 1,000 kills with it, so I've got some pretty good experience with it, and I'm just going to be sharing what tips I picked up through the use of it. So first, I'm going to be showing you guys my class. So, on my class, of course, I've got the Remington 870. For attachments, I've got the laser sight and the long barrel. For secondary, the TAC 45 with extended clip. Perks, hardline, fast hands, and extreme conditioning with the grenades, regular grenade, and shock charge. So, first off, the attachments. The best attachment, I think, for the Remington 870 is the long barrel. This is because it gives it more range, and with any shotgun, it is always a good thing to have more range, and that'll give you better. You'll be able to kill people a lot easier because you can shoot them from farther away, and it just makes it a lot easier. Laser sight, this is good because it makes your hip fire spread better. It makes it tighter, which would make your not bullets, but pellets be tighter and be able to kill people easier. You could also use fast mags. This would be good because it takes a long time to reload this gun because you have to put each individual shell in the gun rather than something like the M1216 where you just put a new magazine in. You have to put each individual shell in, so fast mags would be helpful, but it's more personal preference. You can just decide. The secondary, I like to take a pistol. It's good to take a pistol, definitely not the Executioner because it's just another shotgun, but a pistol. I liked the TAC 45 because it does a lot of damage up close if I needed it to, but it's also got pretty good range. It was good. And I also like the B23R, I've used that a lot. And I like it because it kills people pretty quickly. It's 3-round burst. It's a lot like the M93 Raffica from Modern Warfare 2, if you remember that. But that's more personal preference. You can choose whatever pistol you like. And yeah, so this class is, I didn't mention this class is a lot of personal preference. You can use what you like from it and change around what you don't. So, for the perks, I like hardline for perk 1. This is pretty much standard for any of my classes. I just like being able to get my kill streaks faster because they did make it kind of more difficult because like UAV is pretty much 5 kill streaks, so that's kind of crazy, but hardline makes it 4 or possibly even 3. So perk 2, fast hands. This is again just kind of personal preference. I just like being able to switch weapons quickly and being able to throw my grenades really quickly, get them off quick. That's really nice. And you could use something different if you wanted to. Also in perk 1 you could also use lightweight so that you could get around the map a lot faster. And that would be helpful because you gotta get close to the enemy with this class. You can also use ghost so that you can stay stealthy. I'll be talking more about that in just a bit. But ghost, lightweight, hardline, any of those are good. It's just whatever you want to use. And if you wanted to, you could even take off the secondary if you just didn't want to use that and use a wild card and just do that. And extended mags, I didn't mention this. Extended mags is just, it's just nice to have. 3 extra bullets can make the difference. So you know, if you wanted to have something else, you could take that. Just like I said, a lot of personal preference. And then finally, perk 3. I like to take extreme conditioning. I almost said extended conditioning, but I like to take this because you can run around the map. You can run for a lot farther, so that'll get you around the map a lot faster. And like I said, you have to get close to the enemy with this class. So a lethal grenade, I just chose a regular grenade. You could also use a Simtex. I just chose grenade for this. It doesn't really matter. And tactical shock charge. That's just because that's my favorite tactical grenade. I just really like the shock charge. You could also use concussion or just whatever you want to use. And that's about it. So, kill streaks, I like to use the UAV Hunter Killer and most of the time either like Hellstorm or Lightning Strike. I like to use low kill streaks, especially when I'm using a shotgun, because with a shotgun you're probably not going to live for a long time because you don't have a good ranged weapon. So if someone just gets the jump on you, even at close range, but at long range, if they've got an assault rifle or even a submachine gun like the MSMC, that's going to be a lot better at a range than your pistol because the 870 is going to be useless at a range. But so I like to run low kill streaks because chances are I'm not going to go on a big long kill streak. the highest the highest kill streak I would probably run would be something like a stealth chopper, and that'd be if I just wanted to try to get it with this. But you could also use, in this game, I'm using the Guardian, and it works pretty good. It works good because you can use it to defend part of the map for you, or you could use it to even watch your back if you were trying to camp somewhere. But it works pretty good. You could use any of those, but I just don't really like to run high kill streaks with a shotgun, because chances are you're not going to live for long. And for getting this gun gold, the hardest thing by far for me was getting the bloodthirsties. Everything else was pretty easy, and I feel like the shotguns and the snipers are pretty much the easiest guns to get gold, because they don't require you to get headshots. They just require you to get one-shot kills, which isn't that difficult. But for bloodthirsties, I think I did most of these in free-for-all. I think I did some in domination, or maybe even kill confirm like we're playing here. But in free-for-all, I like trying to get them in this, because in free-for-all it's a lot of close quarters combat, and there's a lot of enemies. There's 7 other people that are trying to kill you, and they're going to be coming for you. But you just have to stick. What I did was I kind of camped in an area. I locked down a certain area of the map and just usually tried to have it with 2 or maybe 3 entrances, but preferably 2 or even 1. But 2 worked pretty well. You could just defend the 2 entrances and just pick people off like that, and just make sure to just be careful and not be anywhere that someone could shoot you at a range, because if you were in, say, the middle of the map, everybody's going to be coming for you, and most likely you're going to be out in the open unless you're just like in a building in the middle of the map. But it's just not a good idea to be in the middle of the map, especially with a shotgun. And also, for getting the kills with no perks and attachments, this wasn't really difficult, but having long barrel on this gun does help a lot. But it was just kind of sucked. Like, it was just annoying, because you'd shoot someone, you'd really think you got that kill, but then it wouldn't give it to you, just give you a hit marker, and it's just more annoying than anything, more time consuming, but it wasn't really difficult. And for tips with this gun, you'd have to flank the enemy, and this was where Ghost would be helpful, because to do good, you need to be able to get up really close to the enemy to be able to one-shot them, and then with Ghost, you'd be able to do that better, because if you're on the move and they've got a UAV, they wouldn't be expecting you, and you've just got to get the jump on people, because if they're expecting you, they'll be aiming around the corner. They'll be thinking you're there, and you just got to get the jump on them and be ready for them first. So if you're using Ghost, you can do that. They won't know you're there. You also need to stay on the move, because when you shoot, you're a dot on the radar, and if you keep on the move, people will not know where to expect you, and even though you don't have a suppressed gun, you could stay stealthy with this. And this is also tying into Ghost. For Ghost to even work, you have to be on the move. So if you're not camping, if you're trying to camp, it wouldn't work, because if you're sitting in a corner, Ghost doesn't work. So it's also good to stick to buildings, because in a building, it's most of the time close quarters. You're going to be uptight with people, and it'll just be better, because you'll be able to get a one-shot a lot easier on an enemy. And 9 times out of 10, if you're just across the room from someone and you've got a shotgun and they've got an assault rifle or even a submachine gun, 9 times out of 10 you're going to win that gunfight. But we're tying up the end of the gameplay here. Final score was 34-21 with the 870 on the map Hijacked. So thanks for watching, and if you could check out my channel, it is youtube.com/zTizzleGaming, ZTIZZLE, 2 Z's, and just thanks for watching, and comment, rate, and subscribe.